We all know that Jira Product Discovery is super awesome and Jira software is the best tool out there, and they both work really well together. But in this video, I'm going to be covering a critical functionality that I think is missing, and I'm doing this video to raise awareness, and hopefully Atlassian can put this on their roadmap if it's not already on there. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, drop a like if you get value out of this video, and don't forget to check out the links down below so you can find links to my merch store, links to my paid courses, links to my free courses, and most importantly, links to the sponsors that help make this video possible.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move.
This video is sponsored by Release. All right, let's jump into Jira and let's take a look. All right, so in the wonderful world of Jira, you are allowed to go to your Jira Product Discovery project. So I'm just gonna open mine up. And I've made videos on this in the past where if you go to any idea, let's go to this make a YouTube video and subscribe. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button. And over on the right-hand side, you will get a delivery tab. And you can click on this delivery tab and you have two options. You can either create a brand new delivery ticket, in which case you're going to create an epic or any other issue type that you want within a Jira software project. Or if you've already been a little proactive, you can actually go and reference an existing epic or initiative or whatever you want on the Jira side. So I'm just going to click on create a delivery ticket. I'm going to put it in this demo for done status and I'm going to create an epic. And when I do that, notice that I can change the title as well. And I'm just going to simply hit create. And by doing this, Jira is now going to have a DFDS-14 ticket. It's an epic. And underneath that epic, I can go and create child issues. And then as I move these issues to in progress and so on and so forth, the delivery progress here is going to be updated. So let me show you what that looks like real quickly. So I'm just going to go into this epic and I'm just going to create just two stories here. Story one, and I'm going to make sure it's a story. It can't be because I don't have a story in this one. So we're just going to do it a new feature, which is basically a story. Just pick their own type of project. And story two. Okay. So now that I have these stories, for all intents and purposes, treat them as stories. When I go back to my Jira Product Discovery project, you're going to notice that they show up here. And now if I click on my idea and I click on the delivery tab, I can see the epic that I associated, which I did in step one. But when I expand it now, I will see the two stories. And if I have subtasks, those will also be visible here. And I can see the entire hierarchy within Jira Product Discovery. But what I'm not getting are due dates. I'm not getting start dates. I'm not getting the assignees of these stories. I'm not getting a lot of extra metadata, which is available in Jira's advanced roadmaps. For full disclosure, this is only a premium or enterprise feature. So if you're not on Jira Premium or you're not on Jira Enterprise, you're not going to be able to do this. But if you go to your plans, I'm going to make myself a brand new plan. And I'm just going to show myself hitting 1 million subscribers plan. Okay. And I'm simply going to bring in my project and I'm going to bring in that done demo for done status project that I had. And then most importantly, and this is something new. This is something that Atlassian has been improving because I don't think I was able to do this as of like a few months ago. So what I'm actually going to be able to do here is put in my JPD project. So my demo for JPD project is going to be something that I can absorb as my issue sources. So this is really cool because, again, it's a new functionality, which is why I'm optimistic that if Atlassian sees this video, they're going to realize that we're missing something here because Jira Product Discovery and Jira software, they work so well together, but this little piece here that I'm about to demonstrate, it's missing and it needs to happen because it's going to make the whole world a whole lot better. I want to take a quick second to tell you about today's sponsor. I recently discovered Released, a Jira app that generates stunning release notes straight from your Jira tickets. What used to take me hours takes minutes with Released. It's so easy to use. Just drag and drop your issues into the editor to craft your release notes. Then publish your announcements with a single click to your website, in-app widget, or Confluence for internal collaboration. Make sure you click on the link in the description down below to start your free trial. Okay, so now that we have our advanced roadmap, let's take a look at what we just created. So we have our epic that we created with the two stories. That's really, really good. That linkage is here. And then if I go to stories, you're gonna see that I have my ideas here. And this is not good. This is not something that I want. I don't want my ideas to show up as stories. This is bad because if you look at the delivery, the way this is set up, DPJ-11 sits above the epic, because the epic or epics, if you make multiple, are going to be nested underneath that DPJ-11, which is the idea. And so you're seeing it from a hierarchical perspective. But when I come over to my plan, DPJ-11 is a story, and it's treated as just a story, which is okay, right? If all you wanted to do was a story, and you can put dates and everything else like that I said was missing, and you can bring in your assignee and everything else. But I don't want it to be a story. I want this DPJ-11, I want it to be the parent of this epic. But notice that it doesn't let me. I can't make the epic be the child of this DPJ-11. And the reason that is because this idea is coming from a team managed project. When you make a brand new product discovery project, you give it the name and you give it the key, and that's kind of it. You can't change like in other type of project templates where you can change if it's a company managed or team managed. And because it's a team managed project, the other limitation that I now have is if I go to my issues and I go to my hierarchy, because I thought about this, I was like, well, cool. So the epic is here, the initiative is above it. This is a global configuration that I can set. Let me just add my idea. And so when I go to type in idea, it's not available. So it's not possible for me to make that idea be the parent of the epic, which I think is a significant miss by Atlassian here, because naturally I want the idea to be the most highest possible item in my hierarchy, and then I want to trickle down. Maybe I want to add initiatives, maybe I want to add themes, then initiatives, then epics, then stories, then subtasks, right? But the idea is like the master governing item that organizes everything else below it. And while you can see this information inside of the delivery tab within Jira Product Discovery, as I mentioned, I can't see the dates, I can't see the timeline, I can't see who's assigned to it, I can't see critical information that I want to see in the global plan for the entire initiative or the entire idea that I'm working here. It would be really, really cool if I can add a level where I can add the idea here, or maybe at the theme level, or maybe even above the theme, and be able to create that organization. Because when you go to your advanced roadmap, this would be great to see everything in that entire hierarchy, which you can see with your initiatives and with your themes. But again, the idea is such a critical input to the entire delivery of the entire thing that you're building. I feel like it would be only natural to see that entire hierarchy here within the advanced roadmap. Again, this feature is missing, and it would be something that I think Atlassian, if you're listening, this would be a really, really critical feature to build in so that I can see that holistic view and have the full traceability to go from that idea to that final subtask and be able to have that entire plan. Because now I can put dates, right? Because that one thing that's missing here is I'm losing the context. I can definitely, as an option, I am most definitely able to create the entire theme, initiative, epic, story, subtask in the advanced roadmap and then link that theme or that initiative to my idea. But now I'm going to two different places to see the full picture, and I don't want to do that, right? I want to be able to see everything from that advanced roadmap. And so Atlassian, again, if you're listening, I think this would be something really cool. I don't know if it's on your roadmap. I got to go check. But if it's not, this should be something that should be on your roadmap so that teams that are using both Jira Product Discovery to foster those ideas, which is a really great product for that, and then Jira Software to focus on the execution of those ideas, that linking could be a little bit better and give people a lot more context and a lot more value. I want to take a quick second to tell you about today's sponsor. I recently discovered Released, a Jira app that generates stunning release notes straight from your Jira tickets. What used to take me hours takes minutes with Released. It's so easy to use. Just drag and drop your issues into the editor to craft your release notes. Then, publish your announcements with a single click to your website, in-app widget, or Confluence for internal collaboration. Make sure you click on the link in the description down below to start your free trial. So that's it for this video. If you agree, let me know in the comment section. Maybe we can make enough noise, present it to Atlassian. But if you don't agree, let me know why. I think this would be a great welcome addition to a functionality set of Jira Product Discovery and Jira Software. And I want to know if you think it'd be valuable for you and your team as well. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like. Most importantly, those links down below in the description, go check them out. Expand the description. I got links to paid courses, free courses, merch store, and links so that you can start your free 30-day trials to the sponsors of these videos. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.
So fight and fight.